been a while since I've done a video, but I saw something, oops, forgot my headphones. I saw something that I thought, you know what, that has to be done. And with going into the new year and everybody thinking, what is their New Year's resolution? Probably what they need to be thinking, like, what not sort of attitude you need to bring in. And it said, stop overthinking, because that makes negative thoughts, and the fact that you should always think happy, positive thoughts, because otherwise you overthinking creates negative thinking. You overthink. Like, what pisses me off is, we all know the difference between negative and positive thinking. Whether or not we choose to acknowledge it, we know the difference. But also the fact that you're actively having to think between what is negative and what is positive shows you are overthinking. So the solution to you always thinking positive is actually overthinking. It's not. Overthinking, whether it be positive or negative, is still overthinking. If you want to be active on that, is to say, stop thinking, be present and be into your body. That's how you stop overthinking, not actively ignoring those negative thoughts and trying to go over them with a positive thought, because your mind won't acknowledge that positive thought. It won't do it because it doesn't believe it. So if you're trying to remove the negative by putting on top of positive, your brain's going to go, okay, yeah, that's bullshit, because it's not, you don't believe it. It's like if you're thinking a negative thought, or a negative feeling about yourself, and somebody says you positive, tells you something positive. Like when we say to people, oh, you know what, you're so good looking. If you don't believe you're good looking, the first thing you do, shit up. Because you don't think it. You can't counteract negative thoughts with positive thoughts. It doesn't do that. It doesn't work like that. This really makes me angry, because I see stuff like, well, yeah, my solution to everything is just to think positively. No, it's not. I am positively telling you how you shouldn't think negatively, and I am aggressive about it because I am positively aggressive about it. It's because it doesn't work like that. You can't just paper paste over a negative thought with a positive one. You have to learn to accept that you have these negative thoughts, that you have to work out why you have these negative thoughts, and then build on yourself in small steps to become neutral, then positive, and not blindly positive, because that's the thing with when you put negative, just straight positive over negative, is you are blindly positive. It's like you're going, I have to be positive. I cannot be negative in any way. I'm a positive person. You speak to anybody who knows me, and they're like, you're such a positive person. But I get pissed off and I have negative thoughts. I have negative thoughts about the world, about myself, and that is perfectly natural and normal, completely. But overall, I'm a positive person, because I accept that in both, if you have to think positively, there are negatives. They're both the side of the same coin. You can't just remove one. You have the fact that if you're implying there is a bad, there is also a good. If you're implying there's a good, there's also a bad. You can't negate one without the other. It's not about removing, it's about accepting. And that these thoughts come and go. Yes, they can be destructive, but that doesn't mean to say just negative thoughts are destructive. Positive thoughts are destructive too. You have to negate through yourself to discover what is right for yourself. Not just apply one thing over the top of the other, because it seeps through. And eventually, one will come at the other, and you won't believe them. You won't believe it. You just won't. You just won't. So I just thought, oh, God, it's been a while since I've had one of these, and I feel like I'm so good about it. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. As you can see, like, my Christmas is gone, apart from these lights, but they've always been here. So yeah, my Christmas is gone. I'm moving on to the new year. God only knows how that's going to go, but I'm feeling positive about it. Thank you for coming and watching my video. I appreciate you all. If you like this, you know what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. Sorry. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Listen to me rant and then bugger off. But I love you for taking your time to watch me. Mwah.